That would explain why I almost lost the CPM.
Shh, it's quiet time, Ince. We're getting started. Game number 1 of the day on the 125 FPS November League Group C2. It is Av3k versus kRoNic. And I'm going to watch kRoNic off the beginning. In fact, I want to see what he's going to do off the start. He's got LG over to Mega. And then he's going to move over to the white. Oh my gosh, what a prediction from Av3k. He hasn't got the lightning gun, so kRoNic's still trying to do a little bit of damage. But he's lost that chance already.
Yeah, and he's really behind on stack now. Because if Av3k does a little bit more damage like that, kRoNic is on starting health. And Av3k still has 80 armor left.
Ouch.
Oh, and there's your starting health. He's now even railable.
Yep, and kRoNic's got to step away. He was just so eager to get onto those items to do damage, and Av3k completely ripped him apart. Yellow getting taken. He's got to rocket jump away, otherwise he's dead. And it was too late by that point. There's first blood, and Av3k making it look easy peasy.
Because in Av3k's mind, everything is easy at the moment.
Oh, he's got to be pretty confident. I love this little jump from him. He's running out of LG ammo, and kRoNic...
I love how patient he was with the rocks. Wow. kRoNic doing a lot of damage, and a normal player would probably die versus kRoNic there after having the LG out. But Av3k even taking 2 seconds just to make sure the rocket hit.
Yeah, he really had to. He was on the brink of death, and well, going to a tied game, and he's managed to heal himself nicely. Just looking for the gaps at the top. Trying to work out where exactly kRoNic was standing. Mega is going to be up. Av3k misses his rail shot, so kRoNic surviving for the time being. Actually, Av3k getting a couple of misses here. This should allow kRoNic to get over to that yellow armor.
So he's going to try to get near, but can he actually drop? Oh god, he's on 20 health. And
oh, those rails hitting, man. We've got 3-0 now, and Av3k didn't take a single bit of damage at that point. LG tickling him a little.
Yeah, Av3k is on a little bit of trouble now. 5 seconds further away. He's still gonna attack. He is, because Av3k only has the rocket, so.
Always pushing those rockets up there just to get a little bit of intel. Is kRoNic around? Is he looking for the damage? Oh, he missed out on the railgun. Still doesn't have that weapon.
Out on the LPS.
And actually, I'm going to go back over to kRoNic because he's on 200, 100. He might be 3 frags behind, but he certainly looks like he can contest.
I don't know exactly where he's coming from.
Nice bits of damage here. Push him out. kRoNic can win himself the red armor now. Yeah, great success. Oh, he's got to get out. Oh, the last rocket, fortunately for kRoNic, was not too powerful. And kRoNic's going to be escaped. Oh, great LG, but he's out of ammunition. He's got to take down Av3k. Is he going to go for the rail? It's risky. He's railable himself. 50 health.
He's definitely going to try to go for it.
Oh, what a shot.
He knew what kRoNic wanted to do. Was just a little bit too slow to react there.
No, that was a stunning shot by kRoNic. Pretty clutch. He needed to get onto the board there. Otherwise, it could have taken God knows how long for him to do it. Has to have the LG. Avoid any of those direct rockets. That was a nasty one at the end.
Yeah, really nasty one. 10 seconds for the yellow to be up. And kRoNic comes here. Now he just needs to pick up the rocks again. At least Charlie even tries to go up the jump pad. I'm not sure if Av3k has exact precision on kRoNic's stack, because he would definitely go up the jump pad.
That stings. Oh my gosh, Av3k dropping down. That rocket was so close to his head, and Av3k chases him around the corner of the LG. Right off the spawn. There's going to be another. He's checking for one more. But not this time. And that's horrible. It's horrible enough losing a fight in that situation, and then the spawn frag to go with it afterwards.
Yeah.
Nice rockets to slow him down, though. That's going to win kRoNic the yellow.
And if he can attack this red now, surely have pretty much the same stack as Av3k does at the moment, but I guess picking up the LG and trying to get his way onto the rail. I think Av3k heard him behind. He's trying to make the jump to the rail now. Yeah, there he is. kRoNic's still doing damage. He has position for the Mega now, but it's up to him. Does he want to go for the Mega or for the yellow? He wants to get 5 for the yellow.
Oh, 11 health left for Av3k. He's in a lot of trouble at the moment. Oh, he's going to get hit by the rail.
2 health for kRoNic.
And that 50 health bubble, exactly when he needed it. kRoNic not going to go for red armor. That was extremely close.
Yeah.
If that rocket hit, he would have lost his mind.
And his health.
Yes. Alright, this green armor is going to help him out a bit. We've got, oh my god, again, these rockets.
Direct rockets. There's so much damage coming in from Av3k.
Yeah, it is
Every time before a
excruciating.
fight starts, Av3k knows where kRoNic is gonna come from, and he's just doing around 50, 100 damage, and kRoNic cannot predict how the fights are gonna go.
Oh my. kRoNic trying to do damage with the algae at the end, but his entrance into that room was a little bit predictable, so Av3k managed to get a fairly easy rail on him. And he's keeping the score nicely separated. He might be able to separate it a little further here. Oh, going for the pre-fire, couldn't hit the angle. Now he needs to step away. Dangerous when you're in a close range fight with a railgun and you're not hitting.
Yeah, but Av3k just takes it so calm. He's like, no need to stress, I just need to run away. He only has the weapon.
Well, that's really kind of, you know, how I really recognize Av3k. He just seems relaxed a lot of the time. It's difficult to stress him out. It's almost in his strongest aspect because it allows him to pull out all those crazy moves, you know, open bracket, C, close bracket, the bulldog.
You mean parentheses?
Shut up.
Because brackets don't really make sense like that.
That's it. I mean, it'd be so difficult to be such a bulldog in your game if you were getting nervous. And obviously, as a world champion, he's probably used to that.
Yeah, I'm confident that's Av3k's strongest part of the game. Still 4 minutes to go for Frags, make up for kRoNic. A really big step up, up until that plasma arrived.
Oh my god, oh, he didn't get the rail on the edge. He's looking for the flick, and he might just have to finish the job off. He's still not dead, finally. A bit of LG at the end. 3.5 minutes to go, and Av3k got a comfortable lead at the moment. He's going to go with the plasma once again. The LG on him is hurting quite a lot.
Oh, there we go. Now kRoNic gets something. The 50 is up as
Wow.
well, so Av3k, he really wanted to tear kRoNic's confidence apart with that fight. Again, with all this damage coming from Av3k, it's so annoying for kRoNic, because he knows that if he wants to go there, he already lost the red because it took so much time, and he can't even push in for a good fight, because one rocket would kill him. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, if Av3k, that's where the rockets spawn, so you can't really even think about it. You've got that kind of health. And now all the items are going to be spawning at the same time. kRoNic needs to have... Well, he has to have a perfect run now in the remainder of this game if he wants to have a chance at bringing Av3k back.
Oh,
and that's not perfect at all. Off the spot. How many times has this happened this game?
5?
Something ludicrous like this. You know, Av3k might not have always had the kills off them, but he's certainly been getting damage. And there we are, 1 rocket at the end. That's going to be double digits here for the Bulldog. And a 7 frag difference. Now, kRoNic holds his own nicely. He's been getting in some stressful situations, but he's not been plus forwarding too hard. And I think that's what a lot of players would do. They'd just be going, oh, for God's sake, and they'll just, you know, rush their opponent and be losing frag after frag after frag. Whereas
But the main thing for kRoNic right now has been not getting enough armor. He's been doing fine on the Magus, but as far as red comes, I think he picked up 1. Yeah, he picked up 1 indeed.
And how many has Av3k had?
16.
Yes, that's a big difference. How's the damage look is what I'm curious about.
Well, Av3k has around 700 more damage. It's not that much, but considering kRoNic didn't really get on the res, it becomes a lot.
Well, 15 more reds, but only 700 damage more. I
mean, the damage usually works in the other way around. If you have more items, you'll usually have more damage. Less damage even. So Av3k even winning the damage game there.
But not by an enormous margin. And Av3k does manage to pick up a nice kill then. 11-3 the score at the moment, and it is going to be approaching garbage time here in map 1 of this group game. Oh, kRoNic! Getting a bit of airtime there. Some free damage for Av3k. It's not the way you generally want to be getting airtime. If ever. And next map we're going to be going to should be Lost World between these two. And maybe kRoNic's going to want to play it really slowly. That rail then was amazing.
Very, very good in Lost World. But I'm not sure.
So is Av3k though.
Yeah, I'm not sure how good can he be versus Av3k, because Av3k will definitely not let kRoNic play the type of game he likes to.
Oh,
He's going to put him in a lot of these stressful situations.
Yeah, completely. Especially if Av3k gets a good start. and manages to stop kRoNic from getting the LG and the rocket, then I can really see kRoNic have a hard time. kRoNic does get himself another kill here on Cure, and maybe get one more up at the end. Well, that is going to be GG, and it looks as if the final score is going to be 12-5, and Avic's going to have that map advantage going into the next one.
71% for kRoNic though, not too bad.
That's all right. But it's 14 shots fired. I mean, it didn't really seem to make much of the difference at all. And I don't really feel that's even how he was getting himself on the board too much. It's just that Av3k was just kicking ass in a lot of fights. 800 damage difference between them in the end. And people stop asking for hoodie checks. The strings are even, guys. Chill.
Oh god, yeah, OCD kicking in again.
Not mine, the audiences. But I'm looking forward to Lost World. I've got to say, I've been thinking about this. It's been a hard time for me lately. I've been a massive Furious Heights fan, and I still am. But I've got to say, I think Lost World's my favorite map now. Newsflash. So, I've gone to an even more old map. Even older map.
Yeah.
Not that Furious Heights is that old in the first place, but you can hear the in-game commentator now. We are going to be going into the second map. It is kRoNic versus Av3k here on Lost World, and I'm going to look at Av3k off the start of this one. Going to be getting red spawn. See if he goes for a weapon quickly. Thinking about the shotgun, but then decided no, and that's going to be kRoNic getting that yellow, going to rocket launcher, and then going to the mega health.
He doesn't see kRoNic around, so he's probably assuming kRoNic is planning in a trap if he double back somewhere, but no kRoNic in. I guess he was trying to trap Av3k onto the rocket launcher or something. But Av3k is going to be getting a lot of resources now.
That's kRoNic who does the first damage of the game. And his stack should be looking very nice at this point. 170, 100 or so. And his Mega doesn't spawn for a couple of seconds. Av3k's in a lot of trouble. And he was expecting Mega maybe to be taken a little sooner. kRoNic should be going for the jump up to the yellow.
If the Mega hadn't been delayed by almost 15 seconds, that would have been the perfect move from Av3k. But unfortunately for him, the Mega was delayed.
Oh, that's annoying for kRoNic. He should have been able to get a kill then.
As long as he doesn't let Av3k get an LG, a Plasma, or a Rocket, he'll be fine. And there we go, that's going to be the trap on the Rocket, and a neat crack for kRoNic, who is now averaging 56% LG.
Wow. Oh, 53 down, but still. Oh my god, the shotgun! And Av3k's gonna be on 6 health after that.
kRoNic just needs to rush him right now. We cannot let him get the Mega and he just...
Oh no, he got the red armor though. He's going with the machine gun. Av3k still only has starting stack. That's not much, but he is going to be able to get the 2 major weapons. Oh no, he wants to deny kRoNic it, but he's got the machine gun that's hurting a lot at this point. He gets the rocket, and oh my god, Av3k's dodge. The last second dodge was unreal.
Oh, nice. kRoNic does get a frag. Again, okay. But Av3k is getting the rockets again.
He needs to get over to... Oh my gosh, he's flicking his mouse crazily at possibly the wrong time. Nice switch
I
there.
love the switch to shotgun there. Really well played from kRoNic, and Av3k's forced to run away. So Av3k starting this map in the back.
Oh my god, and even further in the back for this should be another frag. I think he needed to push in then and go and stop him from getting the lightning gun. It almost worries me a little bit, but, you know, kRoNic also taking it easy, minimizing the risks. So there certainly aren't that many cons to what he's just done, and there's at least some very good pros. Let's see how he decides to take this further. A 3 frag advantage is something very special to have a quarter away through this map. Oh no, and he's a little bit early to drop down, but that's also nice because he's done some fantastic damage onto him. Now he can push out quickly, try and stop Av3k from getting onto that red armor. Great success.
I think he took a lot of damage. I'm not sure if he still wants to rocket jump up after. Nope, he won't. So I guess Av3k will have all the weapons he needs at the moment, and he's starting to circle the yellows. So Av3k, kRoNic in next minute he'll probably start playing a little bit more defensive as Av3k gets the weapons, unless he manages to push in for a successful fight soon.
Av3k might have dropped down to the lower area. Oh no, he's gone right up to the top.
This is gonna be mega for Av3k. And since he already is rotating, oh god, that was amazing by kRoNic. And Av3k now, he might not be able to get his mega because
that rocket hurts. Oh no, that rocket was great by Av3k, and kRoNic couldn't get the jump onto mega.
kRoNic dying in there, but wasting Av3k's rocket them, which is going to be very important. Now it means he can actually get weapons himself, because if he hadn't done that, Av3k would start searching the map with very dominant control.
Oh, the shotgun! Oh my gosh, he's done so much damage! One more blast to get him back to 3 HP! Av3k was on the brink of death once again, and that's given kRoNic some great space.
Well played by kRoNic. He's definitely reading the situation perfectly, and I was not expecting such counterplay from him.
No way. I didn't think he was going to be able to do that much damage with a shotgun. He was completely on point with that gun. And he's still down here with the Mega Spawner. Oh, he takes a direct one. This time he gets back onto the Mega Health, but the LG coming out as well. And he's going to have to be careful. He manages to make a move quickly. This should allow him to get... Oh no, not this yellow, because it's being taken right now. And Av3k should get the next one.
5 health at this point.
5. Ow.
Yeah, managed to actually take the jump at 5 health.
He may have found a 50, but he may be losing his life in just a second. Av3k trying to chase around the corner, kRoNic running desperately, and Av3k just going for the direct chases. He's in a lot of trouble.
That's gonna be, I mean, kRoNic surviving with 5 health was probably the worst thing that happened to him so far this game, unless he gets his Mega, which he does, surprisingly enough.
But he's
really low,
50
and
health after that.
Already has the rotation of all the items incoming, and Av3k was even there waiting at the jump pad, and kRoNic just came a little bit after.
Oh my gosh, kRoNic goes for it, and you could hear how low he was. He cannot have much health behind him.
Av3k gives kRoNic a lot of respect. He doesn't go for the L before, just in case kRoNic might be there still hit. kRoNic is there again.
Interesting how long he stuck around there trying to do the damage. Oh, he's dropped down with the rockets! This is a bad place for him to be. And he's lost his edge, man. He had a 3 frag advantage 2.5 minutes in, another 2.5 minutes gone, and it's back to a tied game. Oh wow, and he's pushing himself in places that he simply should not be at.
But that's okay by kRoNic, because after losing this frag and the last frag, just trying to be everywhere, he managed to get a hold of the rotation of the item. And now he's gonna push in for the red, which is a brilliant trap for kRoNic. Works out perfectly, and yeah, he lost all those 2 frags. He went to all those places to get.
Oh my god!
The rotation. Look, and now he's getting the frags back. It's a really good tactical play by kRoNic. And the execution is surely there as well. That
was extraordinary. And the LG up at the top, he's going to find him with the rockets again. Av3k goes down 6-4, and kRoNic has now got a decent advantage again. Can he make the plays on the items as well to complement what he's just been doing? He goes on to red, over 100-100. I did feel like kRoNic would be a stronger player on Lost World than on Cure, but I didn't think I'd see him be playing this strongly. He heard him somewhere. Maybe Av3k made a move around onto a yellow. kRoNic was like just trying to get as much info as possible, which at this point isn't much. Oh my gosh, Av3k over there, but the rockets from kRoNic are also spectacular.
I love how both of the players play so aggressive on the items. They don't want to give up the control, and Av3k knows as long as he doesn't let kRoNic get to 200, he can still push in for a fight. The kRoNic is slowly getting more and more frags, and now it's only 3 minutes left.
Wow. Here goes another good rocket here. Av3k's not going to be able to push past. kRoNic is low, but I imagine Av3k is pretty much just as low, but he's grabbed the 50 health bubble. kRoNic super weak now. Can he defend himself from this? No, fat chance. Oh, Av3k missing a jump. He doesn't even want to spend the time just to get that extra ammo that was lurking on that platform. He wants to get mega health. That's where his priorities lay. Oh gosh, kRoNic sticks his head out. Doesn't take much damage. Maybe 20 or so.
It's going to be really hard for kRoNic because Av3k, again, they both keep going for the rotation of the item, so I do not believe that there's not going to be a fight at the next Mega. It's just to see if Av3k can know where kRoNic is before him, and there he goes. kRoNic, now he will not be able to challenge for the Mega, unless he goes to take the lower route, and he's here. And Av3k can just go in and knows he now has control of the map.
I've got a feeling that kRoNic might just go super passive and defensive for the remainder of this match.
He could have
Av3k didn't see him there?
It's still 2 minutes to go. That's very risky versus Av3k, because look at that. Av3k was reading kRoNic perfectly. That's going to be another frag. kRoNic did do a lot of damage, because Av3k now he can actually steal both of the yellows and get back to red. kRoNic spawned on one of them.
That was a decent amount of LG damage. I mean, kRoNic's not going to have any of that yellow after that. Av3k is only just above 100-100.
Now kRoNic...
But here come the items.
He's definitely out of control. I think he might... Yeah, he's going to get the timing of Mega. Dropping down there, that was crazy. Luckily for kRoNic, he still knows the rotation of the item, so if he dies, he can, and lets have a flow, he can still try to go for one of the items to secure the game, but right now...
Oh, that was dangerous! Here comes the chase, but Avic's predictive rocket was wrong. Red armor's up. Oh my god, that one hit. I didn't hear how deep it was, though. Oh no! kRoNic right in front of him! But he's weakened Avic quite well. He's getting up the bounce pad. Avic gets more splash damage, but kRoNic is staying alive for the time being, and we are just approaching the 60-second remaining mark. Oh no! Amazing jump by Avic, and there is his 7th kill. We are 1 fragger difference, and kRoNic, his adrenaline must be pumping at this point. He's got to survive. I don't know if he can challenge for a kill.
I think he's gonna try to, when he sees Avic in one spot of the map and he knows that the mag is spawning in 5 seconds, I think he'll try to run for the mag.
Let's have a look, man.
Avic already thinks that kRoNic is near the mag because he knows he wants to try to challenge at the item if Avic isn't there. So Avic, he needs to chase kRoNic, but he cannot let the item go. But if kRoNic gets one major item, that's a game over. But now it's only 20 seconds left, and Avic just needs
so
to
little
him.
time. So
Where
little
the
time.
hell is kRoNic?
If he gets the frag, we're probably going to be seeing overtime now. Oh, he's found him! kRoNic's got to back away from this somehow. Is he going to go up the top? He does make it. 50 health bubble next to him. He's got to keep on running, but Avic is chasing him down. 10 seconds left.
Where does kRoNic spawn? He spawned in the bottom yellow. Or the top of yellow, actually. He's at the 5 HP bubbles now.
Oh, and that's going to be overtime. kRoNic. He's got an additional 120 seconds, but he was smelling the victory before then.
The thing is, now kRoNic has no idea of where the items are gonna spawn. Yes, he is completely clueless about everything except one of the yellow, so he needs to keep playing completely passive, and now Avic has all the momentum in the world. Unless kRoNic can do a ridiculous fight, and that's not gonna be... He actually did a lot of damage. Getting away, if he gets this red, this could be wonderful for kRoNic, but unfortunately for him, he has no idea when he's gonna spawn.
Where's he gone to?
He's above the mega.
And that's not good, because he probably doesn't know when it is. Oh, can hear him. Avic makes a jump up. kRoNic heard that and left the scene immediately. We could be seeing kRoNic play this as slow as humanly possible. Just get the yellows. Don't push on onto any big items. Don't even push onto the weapons unless it's really, really evident that you can get it. We've got yellow
Avic
up.
knows he has kRoNic in hand right now, but he hasn't done damage for quite a bit. And I'm not sure if Avic wants for the kill right now, just gonna wait for the double back. There it goes. Let kRoNic get away because he knows he's done at least 50 damage. So kRoNic will have less than armor. And
oh no, he falls down! kRoNic's gonna die! Tragic. kRoNic has 35 seconds now to respond from this. He's just trying to run. He finds a yellow armor, looking for a pummel, but does not even get the time. And it looks like Avic might be able to swing this into a 2-0 victory. I'm going to go over to kRoNic's point of view just so we can see what he's up to in these last few moments. He's got an algae. He's just got to run at Avic's face. Avic could stand center map if he wanted. Let's go mano a mano. I think kRoNic...
And Avic's gonna... He's up. He's okay with an algae fight. He knows he's gonna fight at this point.
Yeah. Guys, that's going to be GG. Looks like the final score is going to be 12-8 with a little pummel right at the end. And he manages to get the 2-0 victory. Oh, it was so close. kRoNic couldn't quite keep it up in the last 10 seconds of the match prior to the overtime.
A really good tactical game from both of the players, and kRoNic almost clutching it. Really, really close. I think this is a game to remember.